And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. We've got Duckworth. Kersey is out there with Buck Williams. Then it's Drexler. And it's Porter in the one spot. Portland moving the ball around. From deep, Drexler. And he gets it to go. Drexler's got his first 3 points of the game.
Poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at that three-point shot.
On defense, Chicago. It's a three-point game.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
The tray. Count that one. Drexler's got 6.
Well, he's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know. I mean, if he gets going early, he can give you problems all day.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Now, here's Porter. Now the pass to Kersey. Clock at 6. Porter, no luck. Harper with the ball. From deep, Jordan. That's good. Jordan's got his second basket of the game.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Here's Kersey. Tries again. Blocked. And he recovers it. Down low. Here's Pippen. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Pippen's got his first points in this one. That's tipped. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Rodman. Sinks that one from the post.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. Defense hasn't been able to set up.
They're struggling to keep up.
Now we'll see if they can turn things around on this trip. They can't continue to come up empty.
Here's Porter. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Now some weak defensive coverage there, and I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out like that, giving such easy access to the rim.
The shot's good from Jordan. Trailblazers trailed by 4. Porter passes to Kersey. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Pass to Kersey. 5 on the clock. Williams can't hit.
Great job defending the hoop there.
So important to have good presence defensively inside.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, it sure did. A good job getting it started and a better job finishing it off.
Now here's Drexler. 6 points for him. Drops in the layup for 2. Drexler's got 8 points. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. They get the rebound. Rodman kicks to Jordan. Cans it from downtown.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Drexler outside. .109 left to play in the first quarter. Chicago leading by 7. The drive by Jordan. This one for 3. And Clyde Drexler hits from deep. 11 points in the game.
The defense was scrambling to get back, and when they didn't close out on him, he simply said, "I'll take that." Splash.
Their offense already flowing. Some stellar shooting while jumping out to this lead.
Well, high-quality shots, and they've been on target with them.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Ryan is checked in for Duckworth. Robinson comes in for Buck Williams. Petrovic is checked in for Jerome Kersey. And Ainge is subbed in for Terry Porter.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Well, that's 3 of the last 5 makes, having been behind the three-point line. So, got to make some adjustments defensively.
And it's Portland with the rebound.
Can't say I'm surprised that one didn't fall. He can barely dunk it in the pregame layup line.
Robinson goes in. Can't get it to go. Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
And the other thing they're doing is forcing a lot of turnovers, and that's helping them to get easy points at the other end.
Simpkins is out there with Bill Wennington. And there's Bushler. Then it's Tony Kukoc. And it's Kerr in the point guard position. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Duckworth passes to Kersey. No one covering. Chicago leading by 4. Passes it to Kukoc. Three-pointer. Rebound by Drexler.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, they were very lucky defensively because there was some miscommunication there. They left him wide open.
Here's Kersey. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Kersey's got 4 points this quarter. Kerr with it, and Drexler picking him up. But they'll get another chance. Back to Kukoc. The 3. Oh, trying for it. And again, no good by Chicago. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
You could see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make it a close game, a potential momentum builder.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Rodman, he's checked in for Simpkins. Pippen comes in for Kukoc. Jordan, he's checked in for Bushler. And it's Harper in for Kerr.
Well, as long as the threes keep dropping for him, he'll continue firing away.
And they are dropping for him. What a game he's having from deep.
There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
Duckworth with the bucket.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Well, and that's why they're on this run, guys. They're getting the ball inside and getting really high percentage looks.
Harper kicks to Pippen. A three-pointer off the mark.
There's some good defense for you. I mean, for somebody who's as good at shooting the three as he is, you need a defender who's equally adept at guarding against it. That was well done.
Well, then they picked the right guy to put on it.
And here we go, the Bulls fast break. And it's good. 18 points for Michael Jordan. Good. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
No, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out in the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
It's tipped. Here's Williams. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Rodman kicks to Jordan. Back to Rodman. Bulls moving the ball around. Harper, no good. Longley's checked in for Wennington. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Bryant is checked in for Duckworth. Robinson comes in for Buck Williams. Petrovic is checked in for Kersey. And Danny Ainge is subbed in for Drexler. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Great job. Take it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving into the hoop with authority and force.
And I like the physical play we're seeing, too, because this is a club that's really pounding the paint area and scoring inside.
Here is Porter after the made shot from Scottie Pippen. Here's Petrovic. There's the feed to Bryant. Robinson kicks to Porter. Wide open. The second chance effort. The kick out to Ainge. Robinson for 3. Good. Robinson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
You know, he started out hot, and he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
Ainge. Offensive rebound. Tries again. Here's Bryant. And finally they hit one. Bryant got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Yeah, they've been really strong in the paint, battling the glass.
Ainge against Jordan. Porter outside. Feeds to Robinson. Porter kicks to Ainge. 1 second left. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
For Portland, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. And we're through 2 here and a good one. It's the Trailblazers. They're up by 4. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
Yeah, he played a very mature first half offensively, just finding gaps and making good decisions, getting into the defense and knocking down shots.
Well, the way he played that first half, that's exactly what we're talking about when we say offensive efficiency.
On the floor for Portland, we've got Jerome Kersey. Buck Williams is out there with Kevin Duckworth. Then it's Porter. And it's Drexler in at the 2. Pass to Kersey. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession.
10 seconds of the shot.
Here is Duckworth. Puts it up off the inbound. And it's good on the layup. Duckworth's got 6.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Jordan kicks to Pippen. From deep three-point range.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I wouldn't bet against him in that situation next time.
Up and in on every one of their first